I make it look good. Ignore my bust. I'm gonna flip this around actually, so I kind of hide it. Ignore that if you see it. Try to get us right. Yeah, and I still have weather wrapping. I know. And a noisy duck. What's up? It's a butt. Look at that Goliath, buddy. I'm talking real deal. But I got that one last year. So hopefully it's knife sharp. Already done cleaned another deer with it. What up, critter? Wish there was an outside view. My rooster's doing rooster things with one. Yeah, I was talking about PG content. Oh yeah, taller than a motherfucker. I guess. Skin it just like you would any other critter. Ooh. You ain't got that shed done yet? No. Gotta cover up my fucking scope fucking bust too. No, I ain't got it done yet. I've had too much shit come up where I just don't have it. Also, I make bad financial decisions, so. At least it's weather wrapped, I guess. And the roof's on. Tin roof except the center cap, the ridge cap, but whatever. What's that? Corn hub song. How's the boats? They're boats. They float, you know, whatever floats your boat makes you happy. But it's like a huge blanket. I'm gonna try to tan them too this time. That way I can turn it into something maybe. I didn't have to get the fucking entrails all the way out, but it'll be alright. Yeah. About that. First time it's ever happened to me, and I must have killed 20-some deer. They like jumped up, and so I went, and I didn't put the butt of the gun all the way to my fucking shoulder. And so it had like 2 inches of kickback, and my head was already right there. I did a quick draw on him, you know. Thanks, bud. Tried to make it entertaining on the first video back in a long time. So I can find the linkage to that tail too. Might as well just work it all the way around. Sorry if I'm standing in y'all's way too. It's kind of awkward trying to do it and film at the same time. But we'll do it. Ah, I did it. Good thing I tied that second knot. Always tie a safety knot in at least one side. Son of a bitch. Cut right through that tendon. That's what I did there. I was trying to come around it to get around it because you want to leave that tendon because that's what the deer hangs on. But I fucked up. Like I said, I'm trying to do it for a video. But I do that all the time, so I don't want to lie to y'all. That's why I have a knot to save it. Hope everybody's been having good luck this year, by the way. Had decent luck. Myself, I've got, along with my old ladies tags, we'll have 8 tags to fill for like rifle and bow hunting season. I'm gonna try to get them all. Then when I got this one, man, I'm telling you, I sat down on my bucket. It's in a blind, but I just use a bucket as a seat, and you can see me building my blind actually on some of my videos. But I sat down, and I literally got my ass in the seat, and I looked right, and I seen its snout, its white snout looking at me. I was like, no fucking way. All right then. Aimed right at it. It seen me move, so it turned broadside. When I did that, and I shot, the whole woods fucking exploded with deer. There was like 10 or 12 of them all laid down, maybe a little bit more, but it was crazy. I ain't really seen nothing like that in my life. That's pretty cool. Is that a cow? No, it's a deer. I'm trying to cover that wound up so y'all don't get grossed out by that. But I hit myself in the face with a scope. Because I'm an idiot. I'm kind of butchering it, but it's all going to be fucking burger anyway on this deer. I already got my cuts I like to eat regular from the button buck I got this year. I like to shoot them for like cuts of steak and stuff, even though they're not big. It's better tasting than older deer, in my opinion anyway. So if you see this horrible cutting, feel free to talk shit, but It's all gonna be ground anyway. Where's my... I'll be right back. I gotta grab something else real quick. Cut that tail off. Fucking hate that fucking shit. You ever have fucking neighbors that have a stupid ass fucking dog? Tree stands. Yeah, I have a few tree stands. I haven't killed one out of the new ones I put up, like metal ones, but my very first tree stand was a 2x4 one, so I just put it up with 2x4s. It lasted a good long time. So, but no, I got some metal ones now. What I did there's a tailbone. Instead of trying to find that joint, I just have an old ass knife that I don't care about and just pow. What? You got your forehead? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep it the shame hidden, but that's what happens when you quick draw. That's what I did. Is in a stand and I had it off my shoulder. So, and I knew it was going to happen before I pulled the trigger. But before I pulled the trigger, I knew it was going to happen. But whatever. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. These new rounds I'm using, wicked. Fucking dropped the motherfucker, really. He ran 15 yards, bounced off a tree, left all of his lungs on the tree. It was pretty gory. Sorry for making y'all's way right now, but yeah, rifle 30-30. Fucking hey, I may hit myself in the head, but tell you what, I'm a beast. I do not miss my forehead either. I'm telling you. Anything that walks out in front of me, if I want to shoot it, it's dying. And I'm not tracking. I've only ever lost one deer, and it was my second year the second year I ever went by myself, and I gut shot it, and then I got too excited, got down, jumped him up, and he ran off. The heaviest deer I killed would be this guy. Well, I don't know. Technically, yeah, this guy. Right here. He was, I don't know how old he was, but that's not the nicest buck I've shot either. I have one that's like him, but he has like a spike in the middle of his forehead, and it's pretty cool looking. But But also, look at this shit. I want to show you this. So, I'll go back to doing this. So this was a deadhead. As you can see, it still has all that bullshit on it. If you look, it has a flat right there, right? That one was I found last year. And then this one has the flat right there. One taller brow tine, one taller brow tine. And when you look at this motherfucker, same thing. That flat. I think they're all related. They all look the same, so I don't know. All I know is there's like 20 bucks compared to just a couple doe in my woods. So it's, I don't know. I always get a buck almost every year, whether it be a button buck or a big buck. But unless I hunt somewhere else, then I'll get does. I don't like killing my does out there since there's not so many. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. See how fucking bloody that hide got? Ooh, where's it at? That's from the bullet when it hit. It just annihilated that motherfucker, man. Holy cow. That's how you know it didn't last long right there. I didn't hit my loin. It just has blood clot on the loin where that stuff, the bullets, hit the meat and it shattered, and then it came across the hide. That's why that happens. And you get a blood clot. That was a perfect shot though. Perfect double lung, almost mid-center of his body. Sorry, I'm in the way. Can't even see it either. Where's it at? There we are. Right there, hit him perfectly. That's what I talk about, crack shot. Gotta use them whammy shells, hey. There's something alright, buddy, I'm telling you what. Goo! Folded. And he hit a tree, lung all over the tree. You need to go out to the woods if you want a fucking deer, bud. They're everywhere. Made it significantly harder on myself by fucking cutting that tendon, because now he's sitting a little lower. And I'm not gonna attempt to raise him up again, especially on live. I don't want to out myself like a little bitch. Believe it or not, it's a lot of dead weight. And I don't weigh a lot. Are you coming down on me? Or what are you doing? What I just did there is kind of what I did with here. I cut around and then slice up back into where the chest cavity is. Kind of open them up like a coat is what we're trying to do. Probably can't see me now. Ignore the junk in the back. I haven't finished this place yet, so.